a thing, isn't there? They want to make doctors now work more evenings and weekends.
Yeah, GPs, yeah.
But surely the only point of going to the doctor is that you get to take time off work. That's the point of it, man. If you're lucky enough to get genital herpes or irritable bowel syndrome, that can be an extra fortnight off a year. More tax cuts for businesses.
It
The first thing they've come out with is basically more money for bastards. That's the Tory policy. The next policy will be you don't have to pay the congestion charge if you're on horseback and hunting a tramp. Government policy they're talking about is having cohabiting legislation. So if you've stayed with someone for 2 years, they have married rights and they can get half your stuff, which is playing into my hands because my stuff is shit. I will happily trade it for 2 years of sex. Gordon Brown talking to the TUC must be like the two most boring entities in the universe coming together. It's like Ken Barlow and Steve Davis getting together to discuss carpet samples. It might actually be so boring it will break time. How much English do they really need? There's nothing that you can't ask someone to do with the words mend this, mend this.
Make work again. Yeah. Make work. Oh, okay.
There's nothing you can't get people to do without just pointing and nodding. Just... Politicians all now have to pretend not to be racist, despite the fact that they're all quite happy to be racist if they think it will get them votes. You know, so you see, like, Tories pretending not to be racist. It's terrible, the controls they're putting on Eastern European immigration. Don't people know that these are the last prostitutes in the world that you can pay in turnips? Not that I want to stereotype those people, because they can put a curse on you. You know, they need to be English educated to GCSE standard.
Yeah. Yes.
If someone's given me a hand job, do I really care if they've read Death of a Salesman? It was the anniversary of Elvis's death recently. People still think that Elvis faked his death. Surely if you were going to fake your death, you wouldn't do it in a shitting accident. I mean, you'd do something brave, wouldn't you? Rescue a wee boy from a river. Surely not a jobby-related heart attack. We had the anniversary of Princess Diana's death. I thought that at the concert, only Ricky Gervais paid a true tribute to Diana by dying a painful and horrible death. You can get celebrity sat-navs now. You can get a Princess Diana sat-nav. It just keeps saying, put your foot down, I think we can lose them. I'll be honest with you, that joke can go either way.
Okay, the answer is Middlesbrough, Rill and Liverpool.
Is it my car's been stolen and cut into 3 pieces? Where is it? Is it what are the first 3 chapters of the book Places Not to Grow Up Gay? If I lived in one of those towns, I'd be delighted to die. Oh, there's a sniper on top of the town hall. Great, let's get down there. Here on the streets, it seems that Britain is completely in the grip of gang culture. This is John Simpson for the ITN Massive! News just in. Go to a break, your wife's been hit by a truck. Even amidst the devastation of this earthquake, there are still stories of hope. I found a man's wallet. Can't help thinking that if my country was gripped by famine, I'd just move. Dear points of view, I would like to complain about the weird voice you're reading out my letter in. Dear points of view, I watched Silent Witness with the sound off and it didn't make any sense. The other night, I watched Nigella Lawson and picked up a couple of good tips on baking bread. And in the process, I just about ripped my cock off.